What's going on, guys? Got some more Vikings franchise here, and this is going to be a quick episode to show the final statistics and the awards and the Pro Bowl rosters for Season 4 in the Vikings franchise series. Here you can see the 4 games for Wild Card Weekend that will be simulated in the next episode when we go to the divisional round of the playoffs. But take a look at the Vikings stats now. Christian Ponder, 3,378 yards, a 55 completion percentage, not a lot of touchdowns. But part of that was 22 on the ground, 19 from Adrian Peterson, almost 2,000 yards rushing. Jamez Logan had a breakout rookie season where he missed a few games, narrowly missing a 1,000-yard receiving season. Only 3 touchdowns, but he was pretty consistent and sure-handed when he was active. Now looking at the offensive line, Ryan Lilja let up 16 sacks, Fusco 15, and our 2 rookie starters gave up double digits as well. Nobody had 100 tackles. Greenway was close. Keyston Terry, 70 tackles. Him and Taylor Mays played very well at the safety position. But the guy who I think had the best year on this defense was Eric Norwood, who led the team in sacks and had a lot of tackles playing defensive end. And once again, the Vikings did not come up with very many interceptions. Ryan Longwell, 29 for 33 on the year in his 18th year in the league. Chris Cluey, 70 punts, 45.7 average. Returning, Taylor Price had the only touchdown of the year, 100 yards, 24-yard average. Cecil Shorts was signed late in the season. He did pretty well. He was brought in mainly for punts, where he had 12.4 yards a return. Now we go to the NFL league leaders, and Joe Flacco leads in passer rating, whereas Peyton Manning led again in yards in his 17th year in the league. And Jay Cutler was the only quarterback this year to throw over 30 touchdowns, and he had a very good season for the Bears. Jason Campbell led the league in interceptions. Adrian Peterson leads the league in rushing yards, almost 2,000, 19 touchdowns. Great year for Adrian. And Dwayne Bowe was the only receiver with over 100 catches, but Megatron, he leads the league in yards and touchdowns, still dominating. And once again, Patrick Willis leads the league in tackles, 144. Clay Matthews not too far behind. Osi Umenyiora has 18 sacks. That leads the NFL. Clay Matthews was second in that category. And Shaquille Richardson, a rookie out of Arizona, leads the NFL with 9 interceptions. So now we look at the team stats in Minnesota's offense. One of the better passing offenses in the league and the best rush offense and the 4th highest scorer of the year. So the offense was good this year. And on the defensive side of the ball, Minnesota's defense ranks towards the middle in total defense. One of the better teams against the pass and one of the worst teams against the run. But overall, it was pretty good. Would have liked to see some more turnovers. Adrian Peterson is the NFL MVP, a running back getting the MVP trophy. Jay Cutler in second place, and Adrian's also the Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Clay Matthews, who was second in tackles and second in sacks. Rookie of the Year goes to Mike Trumpy on offense, and Jamez Logan was 5th. I think he would have gotten first if he wasn't hurt. On defense, you know it had to go to Shaquille Richardson, 9 interceptions, leading the NFL. Adrian Peterson wins the Best Running Back Award. Calvin Johnson gets the Best Receiver Award. Best Offensive Lineman is Nick Mangold, center from the New York Jets. Defensive Lineman of the Year is Chris Long from the St. Louis Rams, who has had a bunch of great seasons in this series. Best Linebacker goes to Clay Matthews, who was a Defensive Player of the Year. Best Defensive Back goes to Nnamdi Asomugha, almost going to Shaquille Richardson. And Prince Amukamara is also in the top 5. Kicker of the Year goes to Nate Kading, and Derek Mason, Minnesota's first-year head coach, takes home the Coach of the Year award. Now looking at the Pro Bowl roster, first looking at the AFC, Peyton Manning. I wonder if this will be his last year in this franchise. He's been in the league for a long time, but looking through the roster here, you can see who I'll be facing in the Pro Bowl. Got Dwight Freeney on defense, J.J. Watt, Terrence Cody, Sean Phillips, James Harrison, Cameron Wake, Darrelle Revis, Jonathan Joseph, Antoine Cason, Antoine Bethea, Ed Reed, Billy Cundiff, Dre Kirkpatrick, and Omar Bolden. And then you look at the NFC roster, Christian Ponder, almost 1 million votes, the starting quarterback for the NFC squad. Also got Megatron on there, Larry Fitzgerald. Of course, Adrian Peterson made it to the Pro Bowl, and Jari Evans, a bunch of guys from the Saints offensive line made the team. And we also have Christian Ballard representing the Minnesota Vikings. And we're only sending 3 representatives to the Pro Bowl this year after an 11-5 season. A big rebound after Season 3 as we're headed towards the playoffs. Division round is up next. We'll simulate the Wild Card Weekend and see who the Vikings have to take on. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.